We're going to go through the syllabus, and you can look at this document or have screenshots as well in this video for you. First of all, the course description. Biology is the study of scientific inquiry, flow of energy, cells, heredity, evolution, and the interdependence of organisms. Our objective is to learn the basic principles of biological science. We'll use lectures, activities, lab procedures, and independent research. We've gone through materials and class rules. So let's look at the cell phone policy really quickly. The cell phones will not be used in this class. Should you fail to follow this cell phone policy, you will have two warnings with the first and the second offense, and the third will result in a discipline referral. I do reserve the right to ask you to put it away if it becomes a distraction, because they are not allowed in here. The flashing light notification will not be tolerated. It is actually a function used for those that cannot hear, so please do not have that turned on, and it will be considered as a violation of the cell phone policy, even if it's flashing in your pocket. Cell phone use of any kind during tests and other assessments will result in an automatic 0 on the assignment. No questions asked. If I see your phone out during any kind of assessment, I will take your paper and you will receive a 0. Discipline will all be handled according to the school and district discipline policy found in your student handbook. Your grade for this class is determined based on 35% will be given to test grades, 25% to labs, 25% to quizzes, and 15% to participation grade. I'll give a participation grade every single week, so you may have 5 assignments that all average together for your 1 participation grade for the week, so it is very important that you complete every single assignment. Participation may be things like homework, classwork, bell work. All of those things add up to a participation grade. The end of course test, this class does have an end of course test that counts 20% of the overall grade. 80% of your grade comes from what you do in class. The other 20% we have no control over until that final exam. And a sample grade calculation is below if you would like to figure that out. If you miss a day of school and need to do some makeup work, it is your responsibility as the student to make up work within 5 days of the assigned date. Any assignment that is not made up during that 5-day window will require a parent conference in order for the window to be extended. All assignments that are missed are placed in a folder at the back of the classroom, which I'll show you a picture of in a second. It is your responsibility that if you miss a day, you have to check the folder at the back and complete all assignments during that missed day. Over the course of the term, we'll be doing Burrito Projects. They are assigned every 2 units, and due dates will be given at the time it's assigned. Each burrito will have 1 checkup at least, and the checkup date will also be given at the date when the project is assigned. We will not have very much class time to work on the burrito, so you need to do some portions of it outside of class. And any plagiarism detected on a burrito assignment will result in a 0 on that portion of the project. The parent will be notified, and the incident will be documented in student files. Academic honesty. Academic dishonesty is using other people's work, concepts, designs, data, ideas, research, or documentation without giving credit to the source. It goes beyond plagiarism. It includes lying, cheating, or providing unauthorized materials in preparation for an exam. That would mean taking a copy of a test and giving it to another student if they haven't taken it. Academic dishonesty will not be tolerated in this class and will result in a 0 on the assignment without the option to retake it at a later date. Parents will be notified, and it will be documented in student files. So please just be honest. It's Learning. We will use It's Learning a fair amount in this class. Often we'll have assignments that need to be completed electronically and submitted before class begins. So if the assignment is due on January 20th, when you come to class. It needs to be submitted prior to you coming to class. It has a ton of resources that we walked through the first day in class. Files are placed on It's Learning, so if you miss a day and you need the notes for the day, the note file is placed on It's Learning so you can see it there. If you do not have access to internet at home, you may use the following resources to complete assignments. You can go to the public library. The Media Center at Dorman is open before and after school. I am also available to meet with you before or after school if you need to use a laptop. That must be scheduled the day before the student plans to meet, however. So make sure that you're thinking ahead and working ahead. Remind 101, there was an attached green sheet to your syllabus that has all the Remind 101 information for this course. So make sure you go ahead and get registered for that. And my schedule and contact information are listed below there as well. So a little bit on what do you do if you miss a class. At the back of the room, you'll see something that looks like this. On the left-hand side, you'll see Biology 2 CP with the pink folder and everything's in pink there. You will look at this calendar at the date you were absent. So if you were absent on January 14th, you'll see written on the calendar, you'll see information for January 14th. That will designate a file folder down here. So on the 14th, let's say we did files number 5, 6, and 7. You'll look at the folder, pull out the sheet from 5, 6, and 7, and complete it within 5 days of the day that you missed. Okay, and if you have questions about how that works, there are instructions here in the center. I can also help you with it. But it's your responsibility to check at the back of the room for this. Finally, an extra credit opportunity. Friday, January 15th, if you bring any combination of the following of these things, you will earn a Drop the Lowest quiz grade pass that can be used during the first 9 weeks. So 20 glue sticks, 4 packs of colored pencils, 4 packs of markers, 4 of the mini hot glue sticks, or 2 packs of wooden pencils will all earn you a Drop the Lowest quiz grade pass. And you can just pick one line item to bring in for your extra credit.